come in, please.
Hi.
Hi, have a seat, please.
Thank you.
Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, I'm good, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. So, as you know, this is the speaking part of the International English Language Testing System today, which is taking place on 25th September. My name is David. What should I call you?
You can call me Jenny.
Okay, nice to meet you, Jenny. Could I see your passport, please?
Of course, there you are.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's start. Now, in this first part of the test, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. What is the most popular mean of transportation in your hometown?
I would say motorbikes without a doubt. Almost everyone in my country travels by motorbike, so I do believe that their convenience and reasonable price account for why they're so popular. Moreover, there is a wide variety of choices in terms of size, color, and quality available for everyone.
Is driving to work popular in your country?
Despite of the high expense of the cars themselves and gasoline, a lot of people prefer driving. And I think because driving is more comfortable no matter what the weather is like with such polluted and noisy surroundings.
Do you prefer public transport or private transport?
I think I'd prefer public transport. It's much more inexpensive and well accommodated with soft chairs and the air conditioner. Also, it can contain a large number of people, so it helps ease the intensity of traffic jams during the peak hours and reduce the greenhouse gas emissions caused by vehicles.
Okay, now let's talk about accommodation. Do you live in a house or in an apartment?
Well, I have been living in a house with my family for the past 24 years, and I think maybe 5 or 6 years more, I will start making my own life and move out. I would try my best to have an independent place where I can suit myself and avoid all the troubles and sharing a room or a flat with others.
What do you usually do in your house or your apartment?
Well, definitely I spend some me time there. I do whatever I want to, like listening to music, reading, watching movies, and dancing all by myself. So sometimes I also spending time writing. It is the most quality time to reflect myself and plan for the future.
Now let's take about social media. What kinds of social media do you like to use?
Apparently there's a lot of social media platform nowadays like Instagram, Skype, Twitter, or Snapchat, to name but a few. But as for me, I spend most of my time using Facebook because it's friendly and with the users and multifunctional. It's like more than a half of the world's population are using Facebook, so I can be updated with what's happening all around the world.
Is it easy to find real friends on social media?
Yeah, definitely. Everybody is using social networks, even kids, so I don't think any difficulties in finding a friend on those platforms. However, there are many cyber criminals leverage that fact like scammers or fraudsters, and you have to be very careful not to fall into the trap. And they might hack your account for private information and even money.
Now I'm going to give you a topic and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you will have 1 minute time to take some notes and prepare. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So here is your paper
Thank you.
and a pencil. And this is your topic. I would like you to describe a film that you would like to share with your friend. Okay, 1 minute starts now. All right, the minute is over. Please stop taking notes. And now you're going to have 2 minutes to describe a film that you would like to share with your friend. Starting now.
Yeah, this topic is so interesting because I'm really into movies. I would recommend my friends to go for a try with one of the greatest films ever made, that is The Blind Side. I watched it years ago, so when I was home alone and looking for some movies to kill time after dinner, so it was on HBO. The film was made based on the book The Blind Side, Evolution of the Game by Michael Lewis. The Blind Side is about Michael R., who has been foster care with different family due to his mother drug addiction. He runs away every time he is placed in a new house, and then he was found eating leftover food by Lion, who soon adopt him and help him become a good football player. So at first, Michael runs away from the Lion's family as he always used to do. However, it's Lion's effort to bring him back and give him love that changes his mind. So he develops a strong love for a family and improves himself for better. I've always preferred films with family love and sentimental moments, and The Blind Side has them all.
Okay, is there anything else you would like to say?
Watching the movie and knowing about the story makes me feel that I am so lucky that I have my own family who always support me. The film also delivered a message that parental education play a crucial role in the development of a child. So I do believe that those factors will help the films make a strong impression on my friend, like it do to me.
Okay, thank you. Now I will take the cue card back and we will move to part 3. We've been talking about a film that you would like to share with your friend, and now I would like to ask you some questions regarding this. What is the difference between young people's and old people's movie favorites, and why?
I think youngsters and older people may have some different taste in film, but not by much, I believe. Young adults are more into movies with lots of excitement or supernatural factors such as science fiction, thriller, superhero, or comedy. Some of the most popular films nowadays, like Game of Thrones, The Avengers, or Harry Potter, all fall under these categories. Meanwhile, older generations tend to value films that have certain meanings or messages, rather than just visual effects themselves.
Do you think movies reflect what happens in reality of society?
Well, as far as I've known, many films have been inspired from real-life materials, which is absolutely an endless source of inspiration for writers and movie makers. They are sometimes based on actual events and added some fictional factors for more excitement. And lots of social aspects have been depicted on screen, like political issues, crimes, violence, and so on. So despite being exaggerated sometimes or not, these shows somehow reflect current situation in reality, such as the greatest films all of the time, Titanic.
Do you think people will change their preference in movies as they get older?
I suppose that is likely to happen since most things change over a course of time, and so does our taste in movies. This may result from the changes in our perceptions of life and surrounding as we grow into maturity. For instance, when you're a kid, cartoons or other colorful and energetic TV shows such as Tom and Jerry and Barbie were your favorite. However, during your teenage years, you preferred chick flicks like Twilight or Mean Girls since you adored happy ending. If these are any signs, adulthood will surely change your appetite in films.
Okay, thank you. This is the end of the speaking test. Thank you for taking the test, Jenny, and have a nice day.
Thank you, David. Have a nice day.
Thank you.